Okay, so it's a sunny day and Mum's taking me for a drive to. We're going to Caboolture to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm going to get some of the boneless, hot and spicy fillets, I think they're called. Because I haven't had any protein today and I've been awake since 3 this morning. It's now 10 o'clock and I'm just wanting some meat. I was watching something on YouTube during the week and it was about Fatality, and Fatality is he's a what do they call it, a YouTuber with 10.5 million subscribers and has had over 1.5 billion views. And anyway, last year he got arrested because he was high on drunks at his Miami house. And apparently all the neighbours said he'd lived at the house for 2 years and they never saw him. Go slow, this is a dangerous road. They never saw him because he always had the front door closed and he spent all the time in the house or out the back of his house. I think he's probably got a pool area and all that sort of stuff. And it looked like he might have even been on a canal, so maybe he goes off on a boat, whatever. But the neighbours had very, very rarely seen him. They'd never seen him out the front. They might have seen him get out of his car and go straight in. But anyway, this time he was out the front and I think he's walking around on the front lawn without a shirt because he was high on drugs. And a woman walked past and Vitaly asked her for a cuddle. She said no, so he punched her in the face. She went to and then he threw her to the ground, jumped on top to her and kept punching her in the face, is what eyewitnesses say happened. Now, I saw the arrest footage, and there's, who knows, maybe 30 police officers, and they're going between the audio and the picture of all the body cams of the police, and they've edited them all together to play this video. One of the things that stood out to me was the police all being shocked that a woman had been randomly punched by somebody she doesn't know on the street. They said, and I quote, they all kept saying when they were telling each other what the crime was, they were saying, what? A guy just walked up to a woman he doesn't know and out of nowhere punched her in the face, threw her to the ground and punched her again? That never happens. They always know the person if they get punched. This never happens. I've never heard of this crime before. Wow, this is the first time this crime's happened. All this kind of stuff. Isn't it funny there's a narrative in the world that women aren't safe on the streets and men are just walking up and beating them up on a daily basis and robbing them and doing unprovoked assaults? Well, guess what? All those police were saying that that's the only one they've ever heard of in Miami going down like that. It's the only one they ever heard of. The only unprovoked attacks usually are men on men. Okay, so at Kentucky Fried getting the hot and spicy boneless. It's actually the 3rd day in the row of eating this. I just don't know what else to do. It's like today, we were really pushed for time and a whole bunch of things happened so that I haven't had any protein or anything today. And then Mum and I have come out to do what we've got to do in the car. And she's hungry as well. And it's like, well, where the hell do you even go? Like, it's not like Thailand where there's street vendors selling salads and prawns and whatever, you know. It's Australia where unless you're eating at home and you're fully shopped and prepped and everything like that, you're eating through a drive-through and a fast food. Everyone knows that. So yeah, and even the Asians will tell you that. They're like, when I go to the Asian masseuses, they'll tell me, oh, the biggest thing I miss about Thailand is anytime I was hungry, I was able to go to somebody and get a really nice salad and some seafood and whatever. Whereas here, they don't even, unless they get really morbidly obese, the Asian masseuses and that just cook rice in a rice cooker and things and just sort of eat that at the masseuse parlour as they go along all day, but because they can't get anything but KFCs. So for $5, Mum got 2 of the boneless spicy pieces, a potato and gravy, small chips and a bun. Now she paid an extra $1.50 for a solo drink as well. But that's mine for, I think, $12 or whatever. I got chips, burger, 2 of the boneless pieces, gravy, and a Pepsi Max can. So I must have got small. But, yeah, mine's I don't know, if it was $12 something. So Mum's is real value. That small pack's value.
And beautiful.
Do you like the chicken? Yeah, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. The boneless fillets. They're only here for a limited time, I understand it. Anyway, I'm at the park where I ate with Sam yesterday as well. Beautiful place. So Mum got 5 pieces of chicken in hers. She ordered the $5 meal, which I thought had 2 pieces, but came with 5. That's a really great deal. Really good. Okay, so that's what the burger looks like. It is delish, let me tell you. And my mum's loving her potato and gravy and chips and everything. We got such fresh stuff. We had to wait for it to be cooked. It was so fresh. It's just so delicious. So we're sitting in the afterglow of what was a truly delicious dinner.